Hello everyone, Kenty Tiger here with Bengali Engineering and Play. We are back in Space Engineers and we are continuing on the project of refitting the Interstellar Transport. So the goal of the refit here is to get this mostly into a vanilla type of a flavor. So a couple things I want to focus on the outside here, which I haven't done. So we're going to have to put back on some antennas as well as some connectors. So there were some connectors that had fallen off the world here. So what I want to do is I should have here we should have a connector there, yes. So I'm going to change that to black, and I think we'll go ahead and leave this tiger orange. So the original ones were four long, so we're going to keep that idea. So we have to and then change back 1, 2, 3, 4 and on over here to this side. Black, just for that initial, so remove 1, 2, oops, didn't want to do that. 3 and 4. And of course the idea here is so we have the complete flexibility of basically every direction to hook up with either other ships or oh, I hate lag in this game. It just is so annoying. But not really anything you can get around because of the sheer size of the ship. Alright, so we are completely upside down. So this is the starboard side. So we can put on... Okay, give me a moment, gotta deal with something. Alright, sorry about that. There we are. Alright, so we'll click that on there, and then we'll go up here and configure. So this is actually the starboard connector. So there's really only going to be these four, maybe I should say Crago, how about? Cargo. So that would make this the dorsal. Dorsal cargo. This will be the port side. cargo. And then finally the ventral. All right. Okay, and one of the things I want to do here, which is both top and bottom. Huh. You know what, I think we'll change colors here too, just to so this is port side, and this will be starboard side. Turned over. Okay, and up here we're going to put in an antenna. So we lost 2 antennas up here. Make sure we're still so one of the things I want to do here, tube, so let's go back to actually going to do a conveyor junction. Gotta make sure we change to. The reason I'm putting these in is I like to have pardon me. Plates have to connect onto something. They're like a window. So windows have to always connect onto something, whether it be from the side. So we have the conveyor here, conveyor junction, which connects this end. Okay, sorry, another household event there. Okay, so the idea here is to have basically connection points on both ends. So we need number 5, which is a Cat1 plate, which we'll put down there. Okay, so let me modify here. We'll basically modify all the way around. Off. In this case, we get rid of that. think just for simplicity's sake, we'll do that. Alright. So if all went well, all of that is still connected. Those are still connected. The only thing we're going to do down here is just change this one to black. No reason other than consistency. So again, the OCD thing. Alright. So, getting reoriented here. So this is the port side. So we have alright, so that one's connected there. So what I want to do here is actually put in 2 more of these things. So we'll get rid of that, we chop that one, and then we chop that one and put in there. So if all goes well, nothing happened, which is correct. Okay, so that goes there, and ultimately that goes there. We'll cover that up to the end, which I guess we could do right now. Might as well. Can't hurt anything. To right there. And then we're going to... I don't know why that wasn't black before. Alright, so... antenna is going to go here. So, and we will consider this one the main antenna. Nope, it's going to be black. Why? Because. Alright, and then we got to do the same thing on the bottom. So we got to get rid of that, we do that one, and we do that one. And we should still be green. Yes, we are. Alright, and then we have a plate there, and a plate there, and an antenna. So, originally, there was antennas that we added on. The antennas were mounted there. So you can see they lost their mounting points. And we should have a similar antenna up here. Or rather a hole, yes indeedy, a hole where the antenna should be. Right there. Okay, so now that we have all of this stuff happening, let's go in and configure those 2 antennas. So antenna 9 is the top antenna, so this is actually the main antenna. So this is the Interstellar Transport. Antenna 10 in this case, is part of the antennas. So we'll save as. And we might as well go ahead and adjust these all at once. Off the toolbar, off the terminal. I have a feeling something. Well, we'll find it later. Kind of interesting to know where those actually are, so sorry. This is why I really kind of despise. Did they really remove that? They removed it. So you can't actually show on HUD. Maybe there wasn't ever a show on HUD. So let's turn these on. And then they will broadcast their numbers and designators, so I can get all of these set up correctly. Toolbar off and show block on and then off. Show block. Okay. They're not showing. Tennis. Enable broadcasting. Alright. So that's the port aft, dorsal aft, ventral, and starboard. Okay. Call that ventral O2. Alright, so antenna 11 is dorsal, in this case 3. Here so I can actually see what they say. Reflectivity, so 11 and 12 are opposite, and 13 and 14. So 11 is dorsal, 12 is ventral, 13 is starboard. And I know this is all really boring stuff, but you know, my OCD doing what it does. So 11 is dorsal. So this is actually dorsal 3. Actually be a dorsal 1, but not a dorsal 2, because dorsal 2 is actually the main antenna. And then 13 is starboard 03. this is port 3. And there actually isn't a port or starboard 02, or 01 for that matter. Right. Turn that off. So antennas, we can actually turn them off and turn them off. Okay, and they should have all gone silent. Yes, they did. And yep. Alright, the only other thing we need to do is ultimately put these up in here. Alright, so let's head back inside. Close, open. Now, the challenge here is, what are we going to do here? Is there really anything to be done here? We could put oxygen generators in, which wouldn't be a bad idea, and we could actually put those here. So let's go ahead and actually find our oxygen generators. There. So we do need antennas still, but we're done with cryo chambers. Let's change that back to our tiger orange here. Alright, and I like to turn those sideways so you can actually see. And normally, if I would have been, really thinking about what I was doing here, I would have done this backwards. Alright, so oxygen generator 109 is starboard mid 02. Starboard mid 01. This is port mid 02 and port mid 01. Alright, and I think we had gas generators. There they are. So save, off and off. And we will go ahead and do a me again. Alright, so that pretty much brought all of those guys in. All we need to do now is put well, really, I guess we don't have much choice but to do this. Trying to decide what to do here. Unfortunately, I put that backwards. I should have put both the windows in the center there, and then I could have put this like this. But being that I already messed that up, let's do it like that. It's kind of just filling the space with something anyway. Alright, now one of the interesting things about this whole area is that the area is up here, which is actually why those windows were there. So let's go ahead and which way are these? Yeah. Basically put the windows back in. And that may be overkill. Yeah. So what we may actually want to do is put reflection on the outside. Okay. Oops. Ran myself into the bulkhead. The question is what to do here. Do we put the ramps in? Down here is not sure what. I'm presuming we had tanks all through here, and well, it wasn't necessarily tanks. It could have been. We have timers down here, and our programmable blocks which run these things, and there's one of them was one of them was for the oxygen lockdown, and the other one was the LCD script. Huh. I suppose if I were being really intelligent, then we should so up here was conveyor, because we lose the ability to do conveyors on the side completely because of all the windows. So the bottom and top then become our conveyors through continuing on the conveyors in the ship. So okay, those are connected underneath. So here's what we will do with these guys. You know what, I think we are gonna change a little bit, change it up here. Let me get back in here. We will do a conveyor and a conveyor. You know what? I can't do this because I'm gonna have to put I need a... This is an airlock area. So I'm gonna have to put a door here. So change. So this can become all right. This becomes that. I gotta get rid of these lights. That might be a problem because I don't think the oxygen tanks are airtight. Alright, never mind. Can't do that. This actually becomes a 2 and a 3 here. So this one becomes 3. Huh. Over. So that's kind of recessed down in there. A lot of reflections. Alright, and then this is a bulkhead here. With the door. Alright, so to keep on with the that one, and number 2, that one. Keep on with our double planed approach. That way it's a little bit more bulletproof than nothing at all. Alright, and those went live. Good. That's what I wanted. Alright, so this is oops. Aft, air, lock, starboard. So we have our cryo room. This floor really would be very disorienting, walking into a ship and just being floating over the universe here. Alright, so the cryo chamber, which is done, and forward here. Alright, so we have to get ourselves onto the ground without just falling off. So, number 3. So we have a stairs, and a stairs. And because this is a big space, I think we will go ahead and put air vents in, and I think we'll put them up there. Air vent and air vent. And we'll put 2 more forward. So this is command and control, and we'll call this 01. So turn that off. Command and control 2, and then the forward ones will be so we have to figure out where these antennas actually were here. Right here, it looks like. So let us change this to layers. One, two. Oops. Those were not supposed to be black. Darn it. Alright, well, being inside here. More bulkheads here. Well, I was let's do this. I really want them at the outside, so I guess we'll go ahead and add another one. Then alright, so we'll zoom through here. that one. Ah. Why is there no undo in a building game? Total WTFO. Been that way from the very beginning. Stupid. That's stupid. Hate calling people stupid, but that's stupid. How hard can it be? Every other building game does it. Alright. So, flat inverted, we'll put that there. And there. Alright. So we've completely sealed off this room. 6, we need a one there and one there. CNC forward, close, yes, and alright, and they worked. Alright, so this is CNC for save, toggle. Alright, antenna, we turn the broadcasting off and turn it off. Antenna 11, this is actually door wall. Dorsal forward. And we can put that in with the rest. Okay. So, I'm not actually sure what this space is calling itself. Normally there would be something here because this is this is probably was the first class and coach area here, or the galley or something was in here most likely. So we'll pull out these pillars because there's no longer a bulkhead there. Alright. Is there... Nope, there's no floor. Alright, let me get up here and we will do a couple air vents. So air vent, and we're going to call this what are we going to call this? Living? Or habitat or something. H. Habitat 01, how about? Alright, and because there will be a bulkhead here, then I need to change a couple things. So this becomes a conveyor and a conveyor. Down one because the gravity generator is up there. Alright, so being as we have window there, we can technically okay, so two conveyor tube. Figure out how to, did we changed. Alright, so let's do it from both ends at once here, shall we? Conveyor. Alright, so now the glass goes right up to that. Redo the glass. And that is inverted flat, so that one goes there, there, and there. That takes up the whole space. Yes, good, good. All right, and then we can put. Oops, make sure I'm still facing the right way. So everything should be good up to this bulkhead here. For sake of redundancy, which puts a alright, then we should be able to do the same kind of thing here with glass. So number 9, number 1, flip glass, 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 okay. Why doesn't that work out? That's 2, I guess. So we need air vents, and just to keep them symmetrical, we'll put them there and there. And then we need here we go. So this serves a couple different functions, tying the top and the bottom together, as well as giving us access to put on some air vents there. Alright, and they have pressurized, so we have pressurized the space successfully. This should be habitat 2. Yep. These guys, which are in air vents, save, off. So our connectors, in this case, we want them on the toolbar, so you could actually configure them onto like the cockpits or something. Inventory, because there is the possibility of inventory being in there, and then off. So hopefully we only have the doors. Yes, that's exactly what I want. Alright, so being as that we have pressurized this space, continued our conveyors forward, we are getting there. So the next will be the medical room. So we will do that. Oh, get the sun out of our eyes! My goodness. All right. So I think we'll break here, and this is Kenty Tiger signing off, and we will see you next time.